Hey, what's up, guys? We're back again to complete the Pekka Evo Launch Challenge in Clash Royale. We are back at it again, ready to wreck some people with the best Pekka deck for the challenge. So, personally, what I believe to be the strongest deck is going to be a fast cycle Pekka deck with a Ice Spirit guards to distract your opponent's Pekkas, a Phoenix to plow through your opponent's Pekkas, and then also can't get hit by Pekka, so they can't get heal from it. Also, when you freeze and zap an Ice Spirit to stun, you're going to get a lot of value with your Pekka surviving a lot longer than your opponents. Meanwhile, you're going to have the Lumberjack dying and then raging up your Pekka so you can get more value. The way we're going to win is just a little bit straightforward and simple, using Balloon Freeze. There's other ways of playing this for sure. Like you could run Graveyard or Goblin Drill, and those are totally fine. I think they work well. But I just want to play Balloon because I can rage up my Pekka and I can win faster. So that's how we're going to win. Definitely let me know down below in the comment section what decks worked for you guys. If you like my deck or if you like other decks, let me know. This is a deck that I think will be one of the easier ones to play. Also, pretty straightforward to run Cannoneer because a lot of people are going to be running Pekka. So, you know, Pekka gets countered by Cannoneer since Cannoneer does more damage. So, Pekka does not do so well into that. Also, that's just what's going to happen during the season in general. Do not go in for random Lumberjack balloons. Just want to let that 100% clear for y'all. You want to make sure that you are getting counter push with your cards, and when you're up Elixir, you can go for a balloon, but don't do that stupidly at the start. Notice how much damage this Pekka takes as well. It's pretty cool. No guards here. Probably kill the Firecracker very reliably with the zap if we want to. Otherwise, we can wait a little bit and then go in for a balloon, and I think that's fine too. I mean, we can zap on more than just one thing, maybe. Who knows? Anyway, we're going to go in for a freeze for sure so that Phoenix does not end up dying, and we're going to get the Phoenix to respawn directly on top of Harry Potter. Also, another cool thing about running the Cannoneer, as you guys are noticing, is it does so much damage to the point that the Fisherman just doesn't do anything to us. So, kind of hilarious how that works, but it is kind of a game, you know? It'd be that way. All right, we're going to wait for that to lock onto our tower, then we Ice Spirit to reset it. Oh, man, that wasn't even necessary, was it? Yes, it was. It stopped the Wizard from getting one shot on our tower, but hey, we're winning this game by a wide margin. Fish out of water sprawled right into us. And if you're losing with this deck, I'm telling you guys straight up, I said at the start, I need to highlight again because there's going to be so many people saying, Jake, this deck's awful. You're just playing it poorly. Like, you're going to go in for, like, a Lumberjack Balloon at the start, and you're going to get counter-pushed, and you're going to die, and you're just, like, you're not waiting for an opportunity, you know? A lot of people are going to do that. I can't tell you how many people are going to do that. It's just going to be insane. Also, I don't think Firecracker is bad in this game mode. I think a lot of people are probably going to be running Zap, and they're less likely to be running Arrows, so I think Firecracker might actually be a very good card to be played in this game mode. There's a lot of different things that are viable in the game mode. So that's a cool thing about this is like there are different decks that you guys can play. It's not like some of my other videos where I create the best deck and then there's nothing else viable. Like there are certain situations, like if you played the Party Hut game mode, you literally could not play a different deck than the one that I was playing because you would lose in 2 seconds. It was super funny how that was working. But you know, for this one, there's a lot of different things you can do. Also, I like the fact that we can use Evo Zap here and probably get some good trades. It's hard to get value with the Pekka, it seems, so maybe building a deck around the Pekka would not be super optimal. You kind of necessarily are going to get countered by your opponent because they know that you're going to run Pekka, so guess what? Probably have cards to counter the Pekka because it is going to be a staple in the deck building. If you built a deck in a Pekka challenge that does not counter Pekka, you're an idiot. So I don't think there's many people like that. Like most people, like this guy, hit Firecracker, he had some good answers. Like this guy was a smart deck builder, and he unfortunately just lost because I think we played higher than him. So just want to make that 100% clear that probably not gonna get super much value with Pekka, but hey man, we did it for the fun. We did it for the fun of it. First time live, love your daily videos. Yeah, right now it's 2:35 a.m. for me, so I jump into these challenges as soon as I possibly can to complete them, beat them down, give you guys the best tips and decks to have success. And I also try to give you guys like a fair, you know, warning of what's going to be represented in the meta in this challenge, how to play. You know, I try to do that all the time. If you guys enjoy that, make sure to drop a like on the video. It goes a long way, especially me staying up until 2:30 a.m. for you guys. I want to get these challenges out as early as possible, and you know, it is a pretty big sacrifice for me. If you guys do enjoy it, drop a like. It goes a long way. I want these videos to do well so I can do them more frequently. Yeah, otherwise I won't do them, I guess. I would just, you know, wake up, do them then, and then you guys would have to wait a lot longer. 0 losses? Hopefully, man. I mean, we have 0 losses right now. Also, we can go guards here. That should be able to shut down all of the goblins. If you guys didn't know what I just did, notice how the goblin on the inside right here, it always gets targeted by your tower. So if you know which one's going to get targeted, you don't respond to that one. The tower kills it. And then you look at your situation, you're like, hey, the goblin barrel just died to 3 elixir. We're going to get counter push with the guards. Pretty good spot to be in. Put a balloon here since we do have a Phoenix counter push. You might as well just test the waters and see what we can do. Definitely going to freeze on this, but we'll wait a little bit. Or see if he wants to get feisty with me. Doesn't look like he wants to. He doesn't seem to have any plans of that. Go for a zap to finish off the princess. Didn't want to give him the ability to get value at all. And as you guys are noticing something, I think that Lumberjack Balloon Freeze is just a really good deck to play, especially into casual players. Maybe you guys don't know how to play this deck. Just wait till double elixir, and you're able to do a lot more damage then. Kind of want to use the Evolved Pekka sparingly. I mean, it's a good card, but you don't want to drop it and drop Pekka at the start and then drop an Evolved Pekka and think that it's going to do a lot. Because again, like this guy's got Inferno Tower. I'm probably not going to be able to break through that very easily. So, yeah. Typically, this deck also is played a lot with Baby Dragon, but I've adjusted it and I put in Phoenix because I think that Phoenix is a lot better in a situation where people are particularly going to need more damage per second. So I'm going to go in for an Evolved Zap here. It will finish off the Princess. It's not going to get our Pekka through, but it's fine. I'm okay with it. We can go Pekka in the back as well. It's not like you can Goblin Barrel into this and get value, so I'm fine with it, you know. He's going to get one hit, actually. It's not value, but it is something, you know. He got something on it. All right, that little prince did die, so that's huge. We can go in for a Lumberjack first, then we can go in for a Balloon, and then he's probably going to poison on this, and then we can freeze on the Inferno Tower and win the game. I actually want our Lumberjack to die. I'm not going to lie. I don't really care about it. Sorry, Lumberjack. You have no place in this game. Like, this guy has no place left over either. We're spamming Pekkas like a mad lad. And also on top of that, when you're spamming as many Pekkas as me, you'll probably be able to go and complete the journey a bit quicker. So there's a bit of a challenge. The more Pekkas you drop, the more cards that you unlock. So, you know, might be able to unlock a lot of Pekkas. It's 5 a.m. on the East Coast. Dude, I gotta move back to the East Coast, and I can just wake up early. Is this deck certified by the Sir? Yes, sir. It is. I live in North LA. It's early as hell. Yeah, dude, it is. Double Pekka more scary. I mean, hey, this deck is good. It's not really representative based off of like running Pekkas or getting value from your Pekka. You're mostly getting value with the Lumberjack Balloon, especially when you're able to defend very easily. I like your dedication. Dude, I love what I do. My main goal in life, as dumb as it sounds, to create the best content I can and make this channel as good as it can be. I don't really care about anything other than that to the extent that I do with this. I love this channel. I super love you guys. It's truly my dream, so. There's Zap here, and that should allow us to kill. Yeah, nice. I'm thankful it didn't retarget on the guard. Sometimes that does that, and then you just lose the game, so not a fun experience. Also, another cool thing with Cannoneer, running Ice Spirit allows you to stop your opponent's stuff. So, you know, it's a bit more time for you to do what you want to do. Also, we're going to go Lumberjack Balloon here because I can just get an Ice Spirit, and I think that full counters the Exy. So even if you Inferno Dragons, which is not a fun card for us to play into, it's okay because with the Balloon, should get 2 hits on the tower here, I think. Yeah, very nice. And then with Cannoneer, as long as we just go in for guards here, very, very easy defense. Actually, screw it. We're going to go Phoenix. Guy wants to do that. I'll take a free King activation. Don't mind if I do. We'll go for guards here as well. And then, yeah, I mean, pretty good spot. Pretty easy. How about you play with 2 accounts side by side at the same time? Maybe just a new video idea. That could be fun. I'm down. Do collab with B-Rad. I probably should do that. I haven't talked to him in a bit. I've just been doing a lot of Clash Royale content by myself for a while. It's been more fun that way, you know? Been easier to just record content whenever I feel like it. A lot of collabs, man, they just take so much time. And it takes a longer time to edit, and then, you know, there might be issues with it. I don't know, man. There's just been... that's just, like, something that I generally don't do because it's generally a headache, but maybe with B-Rad it would be fun. Alright, we'll do this, and we'll go in for this. And then I think we're going to win that interaction pretty hard. It's always like a hit or miss, is if your Pekka is actually able to target and get the last hit, then it's a huge win. But if it can't, it's a fail, you know? Also, the Pekka just healed up all the health. That's insane. So yeah, as you can see with the Rage, the Zap, and the Freeze, your Pekka generally wins those interactions at the river. That's one of the reasons that I chose this deck. Because if you're fighting against other Pekkas, it's not really a fair level playing field. I mean, there's even levels here, but you got cards that kind of swing the tide of the battle in your favor every time. It doesn't matter that he's going to end up having Executioner or Firecracker. I don't really care about that. We go guards up in here. I can freeze. And then I can do as I please as I get a Phoenix and an Ice Spirit on top of the Inferno Dragon. I do think that Firecracker is very good if people are not running arrows. But I don't know if the meta is going to evolve to run arrows. But I'd rather build a more stable deck like the one that I have. I feel like, you know, when I'm playing it, no matter what I match into, I'll get a good game. Beat Goblin Barrel when I don't have log. Doesn't really matter. I can also end up beating a lot of other people here too. Low volume, you can adjust the volume, man. You can always turn it up. It's currently 2:41 a.m., so I'm not going to like project my voice louder than it should be. I'm going to give you guys a chill, fun stream and vibe with you. You clone an Evo Pekka, does it get more hit points or it'd still be one? I'm actually not sure because guess what? I do not clone up Evolve Pekka. But that is a very good question. I feel like someone in the comment section could let me know. You think Three Musketeers are dead? I think they're bad. I think Three Musketeers are pretty bad. They work with Monk, and that's about it. That's the only thing that works. All right, so I want to go guards here aggressively. I don't think this is amazing, but we have something here maybe. Oh, wait, that's really good. What is he doing? Oh, I messed up. I done goofed. But does it even matter? That is the question, guys. Do be a question sometimes that you just ask yourself, does it even matter that I messed up? The answer is yes. It mattered a lot. It mattered mucho much. That was a lot of damage on our prize possession. Wow, words are tough. I mean, it's sometimes like that at 2:43 a.m. Anyway, we're going to go in for our Pekka at the back, and we are going to get ready to get absolutely blazed by this man spamming on all sides. Right? Is he not? Is he not about that? Is he not about that life of spamming me here? Dude, Firecracker is so annoying. I might just add an arrows in my deck if everyone's running Firecracker. I mean, I don't think it's that bad for us, but it is annoying. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. I definitely have to freeze this. Oh, this is bad. Why does he have Tesla too? Oh my gosh, dude. That doesn't make sense. Make it make sense, my bro. Alright, we're going to take some damage. By damage, I mean a lot of damage. By damage, I mean lose my tower. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Firecracker is funny, though. I think that is a very funny assortment of cards that he has here. I do have to Evo Pekka this. Alright, well, he predicted the bait card, and that was not a bait card, so you got your baited. No, wait, does he just sack that? Okay, I'm somehow slyly slithering my way back into the game, guys. Take the snake. Who would have thought? Alright, we're going to do a Phoenix here. And then I think I just balloon because the Lumberjack actually gives value. And then he freezes. Counters with something. Oh, that's not a... That is most certainly not a trade that you want to take, my guy. See, this is good. I mess with this heavily. And then, obviously, running guards and Phoenix is extremely desirable for me because he's not necessarily going to heal up this Pekka. It's just going to get out-damaged. It's just dead. Useless. Again, Kenner is fantastic if you're playing into this. Never run Dagger Duchess in this game mode. You're just going to lose. They'll just out-heal it every time. We're going to go for Evo Zap. Going to give us a pretty sizable chunk of an advantage. Go for an Ice Spirit here. And we win the game. That's a balloon hit, right? Yeah, nice. Easy. Chilling. Walking to work. I'm glad you're streaming in the morning. Dude, have a pleasant walk all the way to work. I feel like whenever I was working early in the morning, it was always like a sprint, but from a drive, you know? Like I was driving to teach kids tennis. It was like, it was basically daycare at 5 a.m. These really rich people would drop their kids off at this tennis camp, and I would teach them how to play tennis or like try to instruct them. It would basically be like, please pick up the balls. I'd try to pick up the balls for all the kids, and then they just wouldn't listen. It was really funny. But yeah, it was mostly daycare than anything else, and it was I had to be there early to set everything up, and it wasn't easy. So hopefully your work is a little bit more chill than that. Oh man, I just imagine like getting up in the morning, and then the first thing you hear is a screaming kid. It is a sight to be seen. It is pretty funny. I did love the kids. They were really nice. They were awesome kids, despite screaming every 5 seconds and also not picking up the balls. Still very cool to watch kids grow up. I feel like that just hits different. Is when they come up to you later on and they're like, "Hey, thanks for teaching me tennis," or whatever. It's like you watch them like grow into actual real human beings that are sizable, like even taller than you, and you're like, "Dang, man, Henry, why are you 6 feet tall now? What would you do?" Savage. Hey man, I've been watching your videos for 2.5 years. I really appreciate your dedication to the community. I love what I do. I appreciate everyone here. This Firecracker minions is knowing that people are not running arrows. Yeah, I think that's probably the case. I mean, I think that Firecracker is actually not bad. Oh my gosh, this feels really bad. What is this deck? Deck is awful. See, his deck is bad. When our opponents are actually running good decks, or are they running things that like make sense, like the Firecracker thing, I actually think is not bad. This is just dumb. This is a bad deck combination, and fortunately for us, he gets punished for it. You know, this is not something that you should be playing in Clash Royale, man. Bad life choice. Now you lose. GG. You're down so much elixir. You dropped like 10 cards at the bridge and you have nothing left over, my guy. What did you expect from that interaction? So again, I think Lumberjack Balloon is a fantastic card combination in this specific challenge. Just because a lot of people don't really know what they're doing. They overcommit. You win the game. It's just that easy. Of course, the earlier on you play this challenge, the harder it is. The later you play this challenge, the easier it is, because a lot of noobs will not be playing it at the very, very start. You played it at the start. The issue is people that are good at the game will grind to the very top, and if you're playing at the very start like me, you won't get to play against noobs, because the way the challenges work is they match you at someone at a similar win as you. So at the very start you can play against the noobs, but the higher you get, the harder these challenges are, since no one else can reach at 6 wins at the very start unless they've won all of their games. Right now, since we've won basically all of our games and the challenge just started, people that we're going to start to play against are going to be really good. So, you know, we had our warm-ups. These are kind of easy games. And this is how all the games would look if we ended up playing this, you know, 8 hours later. Or, you know, when I wake up. Kind of a cheat code. You don't want to play these challenges at the start like me. You want to play them later. Very, very easy, though. At the start, it's a lot harder. And I could match in Ultimate Champion players. Could match in the top 100 players. It could be tough. Get a new haircut? It looks good. Thanks, man. Yeah, I did get a new haircut. First time seeing the live challenges. Hey, I'm blessed to have you here, brother. Wow, you guys are all complimenting my hair. I super appreciate that. I don't think it looks as good as normal right now, but that's also because I just played pickleball and, you know, I got back, took a sauna and relaxed it a little bit, reviewed a few videos, you know, more so than anything else. Try to get my videos as good as possible, making sure that I don't throw out videos that I don't like. Also, we're going to freeze here, guarantee that we take a good defense. A bad rage from our opponent. That's pretty bad decision making. He's going in, but it's going to go get caught by guards, and he overcommitted. Bro, this deck is so hard to play. Please play a simple deck. Deck is actually a lot easier than the other decks I was going to recommend. I was going to recommend a graveyard deck. I was going to recommend something like, you know, Goblin Drill. Those decks probably require a lot more thought process. This doesn't. You run Cannoneer, you wait for an opportunity, you go for a Lumberjack Balloon, you freeze the tower, you win the game. It's pretty simple. This deck is a lot more simple than the other ones I was going to recommend. Also, Ice Beard is great because it allows you to defend a lot more. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty simple and straightforward. Sure, like maybe zapping here might require a brain cell. Like, oh, how to zap here? All things intended, like this is definitely one of the better decks to play. It doesn't require that much thought process. So. Can't make it much easier than this, man. Wait until you get to later stages of the game, and then you'll get a lot of value from it. Like, you don't want to go in for like balloon freezes and single elixir, and if you're losing, you're going in for balloon freezes a little bit too early. You gotta wait for your opponent to overcommit and go for the balloon freeze. If you're dropping it too soon, well, you're not gonna get the trades you want. Also, I mean, guards rage is not bad either. Like, straight up, I respect it. I respect it. Like, I'll show you guys a little bit guards action out here. A little bit of guards action. But yeah, I mean, it works. This is a good deck. And it's pretty easy to play from the standpoint of you wait for your opponent's elixir to be lower, go for the freeze after you figure out what their cards are. And if you guys haven't adapted and created that type of like game knowledge yet, that's like the baseline level that you guys should be able to do in Clash. Even if you're messing around and having fun, I think that everyone should know, oh, they spent 12 elixir. Sorry, they spent 9 elixir at the river. That means if I defend for like 4 elixir, I'm going to be up. You don't even have to know how much elixir they're at. You should just know, oh, I'm up elixir because they spent their entire elixir bank at the river. When it's something like very, 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 very easy to spot like that. And it's a good skill to have in this game. Stuff, and you punish them then. That's it, you know. Don't go in for balloons at the very start because you could get caught by a minion horde or a phoenix. Not good. What does Pekka have in the deck then? Well, unfortunately, my guy, this Pekka is locked. It is a prisoner in your deck. In this deck, you can actually use Pekka on defense against a variety of other win conditions that your opponent uses. It's also not a bad card to play. I mean, you're going to win the Pekka versus Pekka duel. You can bait your opponent to go Pekka into you, and you freeze their Pekka, and then you laugh at them. Kind of fun, man. It's kind of fun. Guards are actually broken. So is Archer Queen. No one bats an eye. Ooh, Archer Queen is actually pretty good. I would say Archer Queen is a great card. Which Evo is best, Jake? I think Evo Drill is phenomenal. I think that Evo Bomber is really good. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good Evos. Evo Wizard is the best one in the game right now, in my opinion. Okay, yeah, so a lot of people are running good counters to us. Fine. Guards, Firecracker. This guy's deck is pretty good too. If you want to play that, I'll show it after. You guys could play his deck. It's not a bad decision. Okay, never mind. It's a pretty deplorable decision. I would never recommend a deck that is this Elixir Golem. Let's make the Clash Royale game a little bit better than this. Let's like not terrorize everyone's sanity. I would never do such a thing. I would never recommend it. Oh man, that was pretty funny that we were matching to that. Anyway, we have 50% extra health on our Pekka, and we've got freeze, so he's screwed. Yeah, he's dead. Very, very much. So we're going to go in for a freeze and a zap, so we're going to wait a little bit. He also has the wrong tower. You can't be running that. If you have any shot of winning the games in Clash, you should never be running his tower. Also, the Ice Spirit's going to reset the Inferno Dragon again, so it's just dead. Vaporino here. Papachino. And he got Ripachino'd, actually. He's dead. But yeah, as you guys can see, pretty simple strategy. You get the Pekka Evolution, and it actually does do things in a lot of situations. Your opponent overcommits into you. It's not a bad choice. Evo Firecracker is a little bit scary because we don't have arrows, but you can Evo Zap it, so, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Also, I like the fact that Cannoneer just one-shots Firecracker like that. Kind of crazy. Yeah, pretty solid defense, not gonna lie. Very, very easy stuff. Alright, so we can go for a Lumberjack Balloon on the other side and then just get away with guards probably on the right. I remember correctly. A lot of different things we can do. Actually, screw it. We're going to freeze it. I want to guarantee that we get a good trade here. And then we want to get to Evo Zap if we can. Be very cool since we would kill the Firecracker that way. Just took another tower, so I mean, this guy is dead. Man, these situations make the game so much more fun when you score Elixir Golem easily, you know? The vibe, man. Really is a vibe. Especially Elixir Golem players for days. That guy's range is nice. Got that range, though. Alright, we're gonna do this. Then, yeah, he doesn't even take a tower, so, yeah. It do be that way. I mean, I can show his deck. I can show the deck, but, let it be known. It was a 2-0 victory. Dominant display. Pretty easy stuff. Look at that Pekka heal. I know. It's insane. Really fun. I went 12-1 with Evo Pekka, Evo Bomber, Inferno Dragon, Zap, Ram Rider, Guards, and Arrows. It was a Mega Knight deck Jake showed a few videos ago, and I just replaced Mega Knight with Pekka. You know, McLean, I vibe with that. That's not a bad choice. It's a pretty good deck. And if you guys want to see that deck, or see a Mega Knight deck that's similar to that, y'all can check that out in the pinned comment. You know, you'll see that Mega Knight deck, and see how I play that in Clash Royale, and it'll be in the pinned comment. So if you guys want to see regular Clash Royale gameplay after this, just check out the pinned comment. It will not disappoint. It was a really fun video. I remember that one, Mac Lane. And thank you also for, you know, showcasing a new deck for people that might be not wanting to play Balloon. Maybe, you know, you guys look at Balloon and you're like, hey, this thing scares me. You know, maybe that's what you're thinking. You're like, I don't want to play a card like Balloon. I'm going to get popped by a wizard. Balloon doesn't do damage. And then you look at the Ram Rider, like, hey, I kind of like this, a little bit more bridge spammy, a little bit more up my alley. And if that's the case, that's okay. Check it out and in the pinned comment. That deck is very, very cool. Basically, what he did is he replaced the Mega Knight with a Pekka and then ran that deck. Not a bad choice. It's also a pretty good deck to play at top ladder. So, you know, if you want to just learn how to play that or get prepared for the Mega Knight Evolution, that's a fantastic deck to choose. Bro played with 7 cards, me or the other guy. I don't know what I didn't drop. Anyway, we're chilling. You go guards here. And then we're also going to go Ice Spirit. Also, it's extremely impressive to me that you ended up scoring people as easily as you did. Because it's not easy to get 12-1 early on in these challenges. Again, people are good, you know. People early on are always better than the others. Sir. How dare you? I think I sack it. I don't think zapping makes sense. Like, not going to do anything. Alright, we'll activate King Tower, I guess. That's probably good. I mean, it can't be bad. Especially since he's going to end up having Goblin Barrel. The firecrackers are abundant, though. I've never seen so many wild firecrackers in the wilderness here, guys. It's wild. Jeez, these guys are having no chill whatsoever. Alright, we're going to go guards in the back. We're just going to use our Phoenix here. Also going for a freeze. Zap as well kills this. I think it's a little bit aggressive, but I'll do it anyway. I'll pull it. I'm going to force out a New-Wiz, which is not something he wants to cycle at all. Wait, screw it. We could just, you know, run it for the one time here. He's going to minion horde, and he'll get it right. Or he just loses when he minion hordes. Am I an idiot? Nah, I'm stupid. Don't answer that question, guys. That was pretty bad. I mean, I'm still going to win, but, like, you know, could it have been better? The answer is yes. Oh, that did nothing. Alright, Minion Horde, goodbye. Sayonara, sir! Wow, that was pretty satisfying. If I do say so myself. Mopping the floor with this man was pretty awesome. Also, we can freeze on a Goblin Barrel. Flex a little bit. Be like, hey, -1 trade, we take those all day. Keeping you alive. You can honestly swap freeze with E-Wiz Drag? No, you can't. I don't think that's the play, man. Freeze is kind of a necessity, right? So that's not a card. When I see things like that, I'll always shoot that down. Oh, wait, you're asking, or are you? No, you are asking. You are asking, yeah. Reason why you can't swap freeze is a card that can be dropped at any point, and it can lock onto the tower or your opponent's units. So it stops them from attacking you. You can't teleport an Electro Dragon or Electro Wizard on top of your opponent's stuff. Maybe they're, you know, near the tower. And you can't teleport Electro Wizard. It doesn't shove itself into a Goblin Barrel and teleport there. Maybe when it gets an evolution, it'll just spawn anywhere on the map. But that would be pretty funny. Oh, man. Oh, I just gave Clash Royale an idea. Electro Wizard, but spawn it anywhere. That's the evolution. Dude, that would slap. Imagine Electro Wizard just jumping on the tower, being like a miniature graveyard. Oh my gosh, dude, they're gonna do it. Ice Wizard, Electro Wizard. Because Clash Royale just has some weird fetish of buffing the spawn-in damage or the spawn-in situation with the Electro Wizard and the Ice Wizard. They don't really buff the card, they just buff the stupid spawn thing. I don't know what's up with that. They always do that. It's what they're into. But I'm not into it. I'm not a fan. I think it just blows a little bit too hard. It's not something that I'm a fan of. I guess you guys probably got that terrible dad joke, and if you didn't, I'm disappointed. Hey Tag, I hope your day's well. I hope you had a blessed one. I had a great day, man. I can't fib. It was a really, really good day at the end. It was a terrible day at the start. All right, so one thing about Seattle that triggered me. Somehow, some way. Before 5 o'clock traffic. It took me so much longer to get to my apartment because they closed the road. They just straight up closed the road. They just decided way longer than I've ever had. Sometimes it happens, but, you know, I should account for it. But instead, I'm just going to baby rage, all right? I'm going to baby rage. You guys have to admit, like, y'all hate when there's just a random road closing that you are not aware of, and you're just sitting there like, why? Why does the world punish me so? When you have, like, incorporated a time frame of, like, what you're going to accomplish and do it during the day, and then you're like, nope, not today. I was dropping a friend off, too, and I felt really, like, good. I was like, I did a good thing. And then I realized, wait, I just ruined my entire day by, like, taking this crazy route. It was so funny because I was looking at maps afterwards, Google Maps, and they're like, why is it directing me all the way around the city? Oh, because my entire road is closed. That's awesome. Don't play Pekka and Evo Pekka. Make a killer video. Oh, man. I feel like that'd be a bad video. Stream is lagging? Stream is not lagging for me. You guys should refresh the stream. Oh, no. Is it? I'm sorry if it is. Might be lagging. Or maybe it's just YouTube. You have audio problems? All right, we're going to turn the Black Magic audio off for a second. We'll turn it back on. I'm sorry if there's any lag for you guys. Obviously, it's not intended. Stream is fine. Refresh your videos. It won't lag after. All right, cool. I'm glad that it's just a few people. Sorry that that happened, guys. I think it's on YouTube's end, actually. I don't think it's on my end at all. Nothing's ever my fault. But yeah, no, sometimes it is my fault. Just not this time. All right, can we, like, not lose to a Hog Rider? That would be so sad. Sick. If we lost to a Hog Rider, it would be so sad. Lied a little, but it wasn't bad. All right, cool. I'm glad. We just fixed everything. We did it all. All right, anyway. We are losing to Water Bottle, which, sir, we have you right here. And my life is good is, like, actually peeled off. That's how much we've used this water bottle. I used it since I got to Seattle originally, like 2 years ago. I went to Redmond, and that's where my ex and I were. And unfortunately, it was just it was terrible because it was like 100-degree weather. There was no air conditioning, and I was like, you know what? I'm getting a water bottle immediately. I need this now, otherwise I'm dead. And she just started laughing. She's like, "What do you mean? You're just like, you can just get water. Like, you don't need a water bottle." I'm like, I need a water bottle. I need the big guns here. I need everything. It is so funny. Anyway, we're losing this game, guys. What's going on? I couldn't use glasses of water. I needed a whole thing. We went to war every time we streamed. Funny. Anyway, we're taking an L here right now. At least the Dark Goblin dies, but jeez. Do we just run it? Do we just full send? Nothing less than a full send here, guys. Nothing less than a full send. That's only one skeleton hit. They also have freeze, so. What's homie doing? Do you not understand the assignment? I don't think he understands the assignment. The assignment was to not do that. Oh, baby. We took a tower somehow. That's crazy. We're back in it. Like we never even left. All right, that ice spirit just soaked up 2 spirits like an animal. And we're going to do this. Run it. Run it. Through that Hog Rider, man. Yes, sir. There's no way I defended that. That's too easy. It's too easy sometimes with this deck. All right, Pekka full counters. I don't even need to. Okay, I do. You reached it. All right, I see you. I understand what your strategy is. I respect your game. I respect the hustle. Our deck's just a little bit better. The B-Rack. Sorry, B-Rack. Why did I just... Dude, I've been going to the gym. I've been racking up those weights. Been racking up these wins here. Did B-Rad leaving the creator program affect Supercell in any way? Yeah, of course. I mean, he's the biggest Supercell creator in the entire world. In my opinion, I think he's like the biggest one that has the most influence. And he like called him out on it. Wait, is it done? Did I just complete the challenge without realizing? Oh my gosh, what happened here? There's no way. Is it actually over? There's no way. Wait, did I already win it? There's no way I did it in 30 minutes. Wait. It ends at 10 wins? Oh my gosh. Yo, it's too easy. I just sat here wondering what was going on because we completed it way too quick. Challenge does now end at 10 wins. No, dude, I love the 10. I love the 10 when I'm expecting it, but like I was bewildered for a sec, guys. That game was very hype though. If you enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like on the video. It helps me out. It allows me to create more content for y'all. And yeah, I mean, hey, if you guys are ever wanting to see more content every single day, I have either a video or a live stream. So I'd love to see you guys here in the future. You know, it'd be cool. It'd be awesome to see more people chilling in our community and being on these live streams. So subscribe, stay connected. Definitely doing a lot more giveaways and things with you guys. So, you know, hopefully you guys vibe with that. Pekka's just jumping out of the cage. That's sick. Yeah, love you guys. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, no matter when or where you're watching. And check out the pinned comment if you want to see the Mega Knight Ram Rider deck that we were talking about earlier. Someone actually did get a 10-1 win using the exact deck that is in the pinned comment. He just swapped out the Mega Knight for a Pekka. That's what he did. So, and it counters a lot of the Firecracker decks because guess what? You have arrows. So it's not that bad. Or at least I think you have arrows in the deck. I might be wrong. But it's a really good deck to learn. So check that out in the pinned comment. And just watch it if you want a good new video to watch in general. One of the best performing videos recently on my channel. So a lot of people liked it. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace.